Yay!
We are. Hey. Hey, everyone.
Howdy, howdy.
Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Adam and Ryan show. But
No,
it's
not.
it's Kathy and Ryan
It's a
today.
Kathy and Ryan show.
And typically today would be the gaming week.
Yeah.
This is where Adam and I would typically play video games. And I was like, well, I could come on here and like play multiplayer Halo and
Yeah.
wreck some fools. But we were talking about the board game, the AI board game that we've been creating. And we want to try to play test it next week.
Oh, sure.
And so we sort of need to set up some pieces of it before we can do that. And so
Yeah.
we're going to basically be doing some arts and crafts.
Yay!
Tonight, arts and crafts night.
Arts and crafts night.
See, because we also have this cam.
Very nice.
What?
What? No.
See?
There's nothing here but gum and tea.
Oh God, I feel like does this feel upside down?
I don't know. That feels right to me. Oh, wait. Maybe flipped?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Maybe upside down.
We'll just do this in real time on the stream.
Whoa. Magic. Movie magic there, folks.
That's what it is. Okay. Doesn't quite fit, but okay. Let me know if everyone, because we don't have headphones on tonight, so let me know if you can hear us and see everything that's going out. I think you can. But that looks better, right? Because this is up to us, and it's up to the crowd, right? I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. So, I think, let's see, desktop cam. I think we should start with what we are actually working on tonight. Because you were on some of these. You were on some of the streams where we were talking about AI board game, right?
Yes.
And so what we had gotten to was ChatGPT and
You know what? I
Midjourney
said
created
yes.
all of it.
I don't think
You don't.
Sorry, everybody. Traitor guess.
No, because you were on the one where we went skiing, right? We went skiing, and when we did the skiing show, we talked about the AI board game, right?
Yes.
So you were on one of them. And we had gotten to the point where we had sort of a game layout that we had. ChatGPT had helped us like build all the rules and a bunch of the theme. And the theme was like a Christmas horror sci-fi board game, co-op board game.
Yep.
And part of it was us and part of it was them. And hold on, I'm going to switch back. I'm going to do main cam just a sec so I can find. Okay, now we can go back. Okay, so, can you zoom in for me?
Sure.
I feel like you're gonna have to control the
zoom
keyboard.
in. Okay, wait. How do I zoom in without a mouse?
Control plus.
Okay, control. Oh, that's right. I knew that. Okay. Nope. Is it? Oh, it is. Yay!
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Okay. So, for those new to the stream, this was the summary that was created by ChatGPT about our game. After we gave it some prompts and told it what type of game we wanted and everything. Anyway, I won't go over the whole thing, but Dr. Frost.
But Reader's Digest, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you the Reader's Digest. Basically, the idea of the game is there's a research facility, right, where Dr. Frost was trying to harness Christmas magic.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, and what happened was something happened, and the Christmas magic released, and it turned all of Christmas tropes of stuff into crazy monsters.
Sure.
And the people in the game are working together to get out of the facility before the monsters get them.
Yeah.
The Christmas monsters get them.
Of course.
Yes. So I don't know how much Reader's Digest that was, but what we wanted to is we had gotten to this point. We had kind of how the game board is, which is this. We were sort of going for a labyrinth style.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So
which I think is a good
Me too.
use of the rules for sure.
Totally. And Adam came up with that.
Or
All props to
platform.
Adam.
Yeah. Oh, all props to Adam for stealing from Labyrinth. Good job, Adam. Yay. I had a Nancy Pelosi do it.
Yeah. So they rip up Adam's speech. So how we were thinking of this, and maybe this might not even work. I don't even know. But here's what we were thinking, Kathy. What if these ones were the pieces that were pushed down, like that you couldn't move?
Yeah.
You know how in Labyrinth there are parts of, where the board doesn't move?
Like somehow it's almost like a crossword, but not really, right?
Yeah. So what if
somehow it works that one way you can move a whole row, and then like
because they have to line
every other
up,
one,
right?
every other one.
Yeah. And so did you think it would work in this sense?
Because do I think it would? What do you mean?
Because like, let's say you were to move, right? If my move is to take a piece and shove it down this way and move all of these and pick up the piece on the other side, does that work if there's not a lot of pieces blocking these other pieces and keeping them in rows? Do you think this gets like a chaotic mess in here? Is my only concern.
Oh, wait, now, so can you move the corners, or are those locked in place? Oh, so this is like Clue meets Labyrinth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's high. It's like,
but with a little bit more room in the hallways.
And we're thinking like, just like you have in Labyrinth, you would have little game pieces, right?
Sure.
Or some of these tiles would have, stuff on them. Yeah. That would be like, oh, this is a bad guy. Right? And so then you would uncover them as you go.
Sure.
So here's what we want to do tonight. I don't need to explain the entire thing all over again, but we do need to build. We do need to build, because I want to build. I mean,
are we at this point, is everything kind of locked in place, or is there wiggle room for design of elements?
100% there is. I feel like we know we're almost locked into tiles like this, right? Whether that's sliding them or flipping them and things like that.
Oh, flipping them.
Could be flipping, could be like flipping and rotating. Well, we were thinking dark. Like what if they were all dark? And then as you uncovered them, they would come up and you would get the road.
Oh, okay.
Right?
And then you'd be like, well, I can only go straight on this one.
And then that would be a turn that you would do.
But then you would still be able to move them somehow?
Rotate them. Or move them on a line. Maybe.
What do you mean, rotate what? The piece? Or
yeah, because it's going to be...
like, so you would pick up a piece that was in the middle of the board and...
No, I think you would have to do it like Labyrinth and start from one side, like where you're at. And then you could move things, either push them or rotate them. And then that would give you more of a path to get around.
Sure.
Okay. So here's what we did. I want to switch over to Desk Cam, and it's got a million drinks and everything on it. But check these out.
Ooh.
Throw them off under the...
You know what? At the art center I work at, somebody was talking about how for a festival she cut out with a laser engraver there.
Oh, yeah?
Like 1 million coins for the festival.
Oh, man.
For a popular festival in our area.
Terrible.
Wait, where is this? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So what they are is just
Ryan,
little...
you have to do the...
like the Vanna.
The Vanna.
White.
Like closer up.
It looks like we're having communion here. With our wine.
And on to you.
Sacrilege. You're gonna get take it down. No. Okay, let me see. Anyway, they're just little thin wood pieces. They're probably even easier to see in this camera. But I just thought they would be easy stand-ins for whatever our tiles are going to be. And so what I also thought would be cool is we're going to need to draw these roads, right? Like these roads that are on the tiles, but then maybe we might want to like scratch it off and add some other things to it. So what I did was I used our Cricut cutter to cut out little tiles in the shape of these squares, which I haven't actually tested yet. Okay.
Ooh, that'll give like a nice surface to it.
Yeah, well, and it's actually a chalkboard stuff, so we can use chalk on it to draw the paths.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Right?
That'll be fun. I like
that
idea.
Yeah, so we draw the paths on here. And so on this one, okay, so that's one of the first parts is we need to assemble all of that.
Sure.
And then, so I cut out a board. Oh God, with all this stuff on the table. I'm gonna hold it back here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we need to,
Here. What is that?
just gotta move a few things because this part is huge. I'm gonna move your tea.
Oh wait, no, I want my tea. Oh, you need no. Never mind. You need the
Well,
space.
you could put
I'll-
it down there or something.
I'll put it up here.
Okay, so here's our board. The thing.
Oh!
It's like a 20 by
Freaky
20
white.
board, right? Which is probably too big. Which is pretty big. Like that's pretty freaking big. Because right now, if you look at the board here, these are 1.5 inch,
Mhm.
and they go 10 across.
Sure.
And so, if you have that many, you need at least 15 inches.
Does Labyrinth only have like? It must have less across.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to look at.
Yeah.
Is I wanted to look at labyrinths
Mhm.
and kind of see, because we also don't know how many straight pieces we need versus how many flat
Yeah.
pieces, because there's a certain like ratio of those in labyrinth, and we'll just steal it, right? We'll just look at labyrinth pieces and be like, this
You
percentage
mean,
is
not steal.
no,
just, inspired.
We'll be inspired by labyrinths because we're
Yeah.
not selling this. You know, we're not selling this. This is all
Ever,
this is
or
going
even if
to
we were,
donation.
it was only.
It was only
inspired. I mean, how many ways can you
inspired.
play a game?
Labyrinth, you can't copyright rules, so
Oh, you can't.
can't copyright
sure
board
about
game
that?
rules.
Well,
That's
then,
what someone in the chat said
Okay.
last time,
Dang
so
tootin'.
I'm taking it
Okay.
as gospel.
I like it.
So I guess we could start with that. Do you want to start putting black
You know
stickers
I
on?
do. They do have crazy texture.
They do. It's like a chalkboard.
It is like a chalkboard, but you know, rubbery still.
And I brought chalk. I didn't
Less
have.
annoying than a chalkboard.
I only had kids sidewalk chalk, so that's what we got.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm thinking, do you want to do both sides? And how many do we need? Okay. Let's look at how many we need. Oh God, being over here. It's funny how your muscle memory is.
Mm-hmm.
Even
One
just
way.
separating the
know.
mouse and the keyboard. I'm like, where's all my shortcuts? Okay.
No.
So we're gonna need this many of ones with chalkboard because we need to be able to. Don't show my Slack comments on the stream.
Oh, what bad Slack things are you saying?
No, it wasn't.
Oh my God, Ryan does this all the time.
Do not disturb.
What do you think
on.
about this?
Yeah, perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, so now we got cool. Does it work? Ooh, just didn't mean to throw that at you. Do you want to try it?
I
You wanna
think
be
we
the first
have
one?
to. No, I want you to try though. I'm just gonna be the label assistant.
Okay, I think it's.
I feel like you have a better vision for it now. So, or should we do them together? Should each of us do one?
Oh yeah. Well, so do one more.
Okay, I
And have
did.
more chalk.
Okay, and we can erase these just like
Yeah.
normal, right?
So think about it. We're gonna need a certain amount of ones
Yeah.
that are flat, right? Flat roads.
Okay.
And turny roads. So basically,
And they can only go like that, sort of like whether or not
yeah,
they're-
that's it. Like those are the only shapes
they
you
can't
can make.
be, you know, like vertical.
Well, but you no matter which way you turn it is whether it's vertical or horizontal, right?
Oh, I meant it can't be across or whatever.
Yeah.
Horizontal.
Just as long as they look like these ones,
Mhm.
I think we're good.
Wait, horizontal. I said it again. It's not what I meant. Okay.
Oh man, I made it
Should we
too
do
tiny.
it? Yeah, let me see yours.
I made it
Are we
too
doing
tiny.
it 3D? Okay.
No, I'm just because this is just to practice,
Uh-huh.
right? This is nothing. Maybe I want to fill mine in.
I'm not gonna fill mine in.
It's like getting all over me. Oh, and I was doing it off camera. So anyway, now we have one of these.
Okay, let me see. Okay, maybe I will fill mine. That looks pretty good.
Yeah. And I think what we need to do is look and see how many of these do we need. So we have a column here of 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, just to make sure. So this is 40.
Okay. And
Plus 3, 6,
there.
9, 12,
oh, wait.
24. 24 plus 40.
All right. Do you want to take
64.
a video of mine?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Desk.
Mine's very simple. It's
Oh,
not
see?
fancy.
No, that's what we're going for.
Yeah.
So we have right now 64 tiles that we need.
Oh, man. And so is the idea that people design all their own tiles?
No, I don't think so. This is just for us to
Oh,
to
okay.
do it. I think that was
That's very creative. I like that
it's
What a
honestly
smart solution. Good
honestly,
job.
you know what it came from?
Huh.
I was like, what am I gonna cut out to put on these
Yeah.
pieces? And then I saw in there that we had chalkboard stuff, and I was like, that'll work. That'll
Right.
seem clever too.
It is. It does seem clever.
Even though I don't really know how many times you would want to change it.
I mean, all the time. Well, no, you're right. It's like anything. At first, you're like, "That's awesome! I want to do it all the time," and you're like,
And you're like, whatever. It's not actually that
"Yeah,"
convenient or cool.
or I'm just gonna keep them that way the whole time.
So I guess if we wanted to make this smaller, this board smaller, I guess you could reduce the amount of tiles that are in here.
Oh, sure. I don't know. What do you think? How much would you reduce it by? Just like maybe the 2 middle rows, or is that too much like Labyrinth?
Because, like, let's say I had this, which, oops. Oh, wait, let's change it back to game screen? No,
Wait,
desktop.
Labyrinth. No, I meant too much like Clue, not like Labyrinth.
Well, because, so let's say,
You can't. So you said they said that you can't copyright game rules. Is that really a rule?
yeah, I guess so. Because think how many, like, think how many crappy Monopoly knockoffs there are in, like, gas station.
Oh, and they're not
like,
paying for that?
I don't think so. I think sometimes they're
Probably
just
if
like,
they use the name Monopoly, it must be.
maybe. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah.
So they probably don't. They're like, it's the City of Something game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, your parents had a city
Yeah.
come out with a Monopoly game.
Okay, so let's say instead, what if I deleted half of these middle rows?
Yeah. Maybe all the hallways don't have to be even either. Or something.
Yeah, do you think it's,
Like maybe the hallways can be a little crazier. Or
well, see, because you need to be able to, if we're going to push, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, so if it's labyrinth style and you're going to
Okay.
push each one of
Oh.
these, like, because Adam was saying the same thing. He was like, what if we, like, he was like, it would be cooler if these ones in the middle were also that.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but you would never,
that would be cool, but you
but you
can't
would never
push
be able to
'em.
push these guys anywhere,
Right.
right? They would be
Yeah.
stuck. So
You
you
have more of
can't.
these little.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you. Oh, cool. Wait.
All right. So I'll change them.
Okay, switch anything. Whoa. Stickers and chips.
Stickers and chips. Oh my. God, we need 64 of them. Okay, do you... And this is probably an Adam and I, talk about it longer. But, like, I wonder if different types of board configurations would be good to look at.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I think, more is more when it comes to that kind of thing. It's like drawing out a bunch of thumbnails and not going with your first idea, right?
Like, this is
It's like-
probably too little of room, right, to move around.
Yeah, it might be a little limited, but it could work.
Oh, or...
Yeah, because I guess you only move one row at a time, so it,
But then I think there would be a lot of, like, running into dead roads and stuff. Like, you want to be able to be like, oh, I can move in the entire length of the board. It's amazing.
right.
I feel like that's part of it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that, but I don't think that's the way. The other thing I was thinking is, what if these islands were just smaller? So smaller islands.
Mm-hmm.
And then also less in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, what if it was like that? You know?
Yeah.
Because I think that gives you enough room, but it's not so
I mean, it probably
gigantic
doesn't have
as
to be
this.
even. Yeah.
Like, is this one? This is our 20 by 20 board.
Right. But part of it is having those detailed rooms, isn't it? Like you kind of had a set design already.
No way. Those are just like
Oh,
placeholder
okay.
garbage. Like we came up with some cool ones towards the end of last time.
Uh-huh.
Like that, I might be able to show you in the Discord.
Sure. I think I got one of these a little off. Oh, good. It's easy to peel.
Damn it, Kathy!
I knew it would make people so mad. Okay.
No, good job. Thank you for helping. You're doing the labor work here.
I'm doing God's work, Ryan.
This is God's work. Our AI gods.
Uh-huh.
We're here to please you, AI gods, by taking your thoughts and making them real.
Bring them to fruition.
Yeah. Okay. So I like this. Is this an exact 20 by 20? No. Oh man, that's still huge. Okay. Yeah, because this is almost the same amount of space that you would have got here, except we're cutting one row off.
Yeah.
Like an outside, basically the outside layer. Okay. I like that. So that means we need less. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 times 8, 32. Plus 8 plus 8, 16. So what did I say? Jeez, that's really bad. 16. That's how shot my brain is today.
Oh no. All shutting down.
4 times 8, 32. 48. Okay, so we only need 48. How many we got? Switch it over to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here's a
little piles.
stack of 10. That's probably too high. Let's do a stack of 5.
That's like I have to speed up my production so I keep up with your count.
But
that's not gonna happen.
You're gonna have to like I Love
stickers are
Lucy
too
it.
tough.
You're gonna be like,
I
whoa,
know.
put it in your mouth. We just need like a conveyor belt giving them the guy. Oh, there's too many stickers, Ryan. They're stuck all over your face.
Just like
You're
rip one off my
drowning.
eyebrow, just rips off my face.
And then it just cuts away. That'd be great. See, that would have been the perfect bit for this show. Okay. So 48 is what we need, and we have 17 done. I can start helping with it too.
Yeah. Oops, I got it off again.
Okay, just shut off the stream.
Adam just rolling over in his grave. No stickers.
Oh, geez, dang, we missed it in the chat.
Oh,
Thank
thanks, Jason.
Disturbed Shifty
How
in the
are
chat
you?
was congratulating
Yeah.
our son.
Are you ready for St. Patrick's Day, man? It's coming up tomorrow.
That's right. We're in St. Patrick's Day Eve.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dreaming of pubs.
Yeah. That's definitely true.
Oh, and it's Heather.
Nice. And Heather, too. All right. So
Okay.
now here's what I think the next thing we need. We just set this all up on top of this labyrinth board, but now I got to take it all off. Because we don't know what ratio we need straight pieces to other pieces. Right?
We don't know the ratio of what?
So
what?
labyrinth has a... Ooh, we're missing one. A ratio of, like, it's not just a quarter of them straight pieces, a quarter of them curved pieces, and I don't think, at least. We'll have
I
to
don't
see.
know. Yeah.
So what I thought we would do, this is our inspiration that we're inspiring from.
Inspiration that we're inspiring. Okay.
That's
All right.
right.
I had to roll that one over on my brain for a minute.
It was kind of a joke, but...
You're kind of a joke.
Your mom.
We were thinking about coming to the pub.
Oh, yeah.
Are you thinking about going to the pub?
Yeah. Totally. Adam is driving.
Yeah.
Is he driving home from the airport? That'd be cool.
Oh, he's driving right now?
Okay. So let's see.
Is he like in Fort Collins or no? Where'd he go?
Arkansas. Well, he was out on assignment. That's what I always heard. So
I'm like, woo!
that was the thing I had heard from somewhere. I can't remember.
Denver.
Whereas if you had a show and somebody was out on vacation, right, or they had a dentist appointment or whatever,
Yeah.
you would just always say, anytime anyone was gone, you would just say they're out on assignment. Because then you didn't have to explain, oh, they're on vacation, and then be like, oh, their house is going to get robbed or something, because they just said that they were on vacation, right?
Yeah.
Like, so you're supposed to kind of like hide it. And so the typical thing to say is, they're on assignment.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
On
what I'm going to do.
assignment.
Just
Working
on
hard.
assignment.
He's
Working
important.
hard on assignment. I'm going to separate these into the different stacks. And we're going to see how many we have so that when we start writing them on our board, we'll have the right ratio. Because if we're going to start anywhere, we may as well start with Labyrinth's ratio. Because we might have to tweak it. How many, what's the board in Labyrinth? Do you know how many pieces across and
No.
up it
Do I
is?
need to grab that board game so we can
Well, here, I got it.
for a scientific study? Oh, that's right. You just held it up.
I'm counting
Okay.
it. I'm counting the things right now.
All right. So let's see. It is. Okay, 16 pieces.
Wait, just do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I'm already seeing a pattern here.
Okay, 21 one way. Hold on, don't even tell me. All right, 21 one way. I know. 21 and 4 times 4 is 16, so 21 plus 16 is 37.
No, I don't think so, right? Isn't
Let me
it
recount.
40, 49?
Wait, 4. Don't tell me. I don't even look at the screen, so I don't even care if you comment.
You gotta show it under here so other people can see
Wait,
what
1,
you're doing.
2, 3. Well, this is for me, not those chumps. Okay, 3. Maybe it's 3. 1, 2, 3 times 4. So 12 plus. Did I say 21? 7 times 3 is 21. 21 plus 12 is 30.
I guess I could count these pieces.
3? Is it 33? Is it? Yeah.
33
You
is
used to have
in,
34
is in the amount that go in the things.
in the spaces.
And 49 is in altogether, is how many it has. So ours has more moving
You have
pieces.
49?
No. I'm saying because it's 7 by 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Remember,
5,
when you make your
6,
pieces,
7.
you have to make one extra so you can move things.
Yeah, that's true. You do. Okay.
Okay.
So here's how many pieces we have. I'm going to use this little notebook.
That board is behind you.
Why do I still feel like this is upside down? Every time I...
Oh, I think it is. Whoa, movie magic again!
Whoa.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, see, I feel like this is better. This is like our direction that we're looking. Okay. So, we have 48 tiles.
Mm-hmm.
And how many did we say they had? 33?
33, I think. Did you count it? Or
So let's see.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
where's the 34?
9, 10, 11, 12. So, stray pieces, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I don't think anyone can see that in the stream. That's okay. And curved pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. And the illustrious and elusive
He's gonna go help.
T-piece.
Oh, have fun.
Oh, nice.
That sounds
Oh,
fun.
Are you doing the
man.
raid? Or I saw people doing a fun Destiny raid that I was interested in watching. I'm never.
Should we attend
yes,
to- yes.
we will.
I think we are
Totally.
planning on it. So
No one
Yeah.
can see that in the VOD, but we're planning stuff with Jason.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 T pieces. 16. It sounds like.
No raid yet. That's this weekend.
Oh, nice. It's like
Yeah.
leveling up for the raid. You guys are probably like over leveled for the raid. If I had to guess.
That makes it fun, right?
Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah. When you're just mowing shit down.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Getting quite a little stack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So, that's right. Let's go back to desktop. Okay. So that means... Oh no, these are all... I'm going to ungroup them for 1 second. And grab these. Alright. So for these guys... And these guys... These guys... Okay, so what the game Labyrinth has is 16 of these. Okay, we got 16 of those.
Mm-hmm.
12 straight pieces.
Is the next one 14? No, probably not. Probably last 10.
6.
6.
Okay. Because that's 34,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, and I hate those little corner pieces.
And those are the ones the most that they give you,
Yep.
right? To be shitty. Okay.
Gotta make it a challenge, right? That's what makes it fun. Maybe.
So we're going to
Nice.
need more of each of these. So if this is for Labyrinth, and they have 34 pieces, and we need 48 pieces. How much more would we need? And I guess we actually need 49, right? Because you need one to
49.
push.
Okay.
This is the
So
math.
The other
This
one's
is like
34.
this is like a math question.
Yeah. Okay, so basically we have 6 plus 9, 15.
15 extra that we need to.
Yeah, to
but-
redistribute.
But we're
so
not just.
15
We
between
can't just give
divided
5
by
to
3
each.
is 5, but you don't have to get 5 to each, but you could. But
No, because we need it to be in that same ratio, right? Of like.
they're probably different shapes.
For
right?
every-
I don't know if you can just copy their
Yeah,
Yes.
no. This is what we're doing. We're definitely copying their thing to try it out, and then we'll put
Okay.
our own style and everything on the top of it.
Okay. I mean,
But
you know, research your copyright laws, audience.
we're not. We're plus we're
I
not
mean, I'm
charging.
not-
This is like we're doing
know.
it for the
I also like when I teach classes and stuff. I gotta like throw that in.
as a like public service
Yep.
like thing. Like see, well, and so we could even talk about that. Like because we're not selling it,
There. Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
We're just going to put it out there
No,
for people
totally.
to download.
And so
then
that
I feel
is
like
totally fine, audience. It's or Heather, whoever,
it's the three people out there.
three
But-
people in the world.
Well, and I mean, because
Yeah.
you know, we take that seriously. Like we pay for Adobe software, and we
Yeah.
pay for the Noun project, and we
Totally.
pay for like all of those different like
Yeah.
things that keep us legit.
Yep.
But this is sort of like a learning project.
Mhm.
I feel like
Yeah.
more than anything.
Sure.
And if anything comes out of it, cool, people can download it, and that would be
Yeah.
fun. It's more to document the process.
Yeah.
And hang out while we do it.
Of course.
All right. So we have 15 that we need to distribute. So what if we did like, what do you think?
Probably like
I hate having this
trying to
over here.
think. Probably add. What would that be?
So how much did we say?
4,
So,
5,
like-
and 6. 4, 5, and 6. added
Like
to each.
3, because we need to get up to 15,
Yeah, it's right.
right?
So, it would
this
just be
is
5 as your base number,
yeah.
and then I guess subtracting from one of them and adding to the other ones. I don't know.
Yeah, so maybe this
So,
is like
5, 4, 6, or you could make it 3.
because we're gonna split 10
3,
between
7.
these two,
Yeah.
right? So this can't be 5. This has to be like 3.
Sure.
And then this is like 5.
Yep.
And this is 7.
Sure.
Maybe?
Yeah.
8, 4? Do you think? No, because that.
Yeah, I feel like 5, 7, because you want more. Like, you don't want it to be so frustrating nobody wants to play it.
Yeah, that's
If
true.
you don't have enough of the,
T pieces
yeah.
in these
It's
ones.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would rather push it towards this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's great. So that means that we're going to end up having 23 of these, 17 of these, and 9 of these.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to save that. So we need 49 of these. How many do we have? Do we just need to like put on some music and like
Oh,
do
I don't
some
know.
of
Do you have more
these?
sheets? Because I think I finished them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay, so do you want? I saved this because this can be a fun. Okay. Right. So, I thought this was a good teaching moment. I talked about using the Cricut cutter, which is basically a plotter.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like you are so off camera. I feel like I'm shoving you off camera.
Wait, no, I'm here.
Like.
It's fine. I'm like one of those people who's like never figured out their camera.
Okay. So, it's a.
I'm like, yeah.
She's so meek. She has to stay in the corner of the
She's
screen.
so technologically impaired she can't figure out how to use a.
Can't,
A
which way to
webcam.
lean.
Okay, I'm moving up.
The Cricut cutter basically uses like a flat board, and it's a plotter, you know, like a vinyl plotter. And so you put pieces like this into it. You don't actually, a normal plotter would roll up, and then it would feed this into it as it went by, so you could do really long prints. But this is more like there's a board and you stick it on there, and then this goes through and it prints, or it cuts everything out. And so you can sort of see it. See how you see them in there?
I can see him.
So I'm going to do something.
Are you gonna do this on camera?
Do you
the,
know-
the magical presentation?
Yeah. Do you know about weeding, Kathy?
I know all about the weeding.
I was weeding before you were born. Okay. So Wait, can you hold like?
Yeah. You want me to hold this?
No, not that. Like this out.
This? Oh, okay. I did not think you were going that way with it.
Okay. So let's put it down here. Oh wait. Oh, this was much smoother before.
Oh no! Oh no! It got a rip. You made extras, I bet.
I think I did actually.
Yeah.
Man, maybe we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, which
Oh.
is not the smoothest way.
Okay.
Okay, you try it. You try it.
Okay. Hold this end. Oh no!
Oh.
I thought I was gonna be all cool about it.
You're like,
in my mind, you're gonna be like, whoa,
whoa,
she's a natural. I'd
catchy.
be like, oh yeah, I found my calling.
The natural weeder. You're like, I don't know if I want that moniker. Thanks.
I might be able to make it work.
You're like, I've heard worse.
The natural waiter.
Okay. Anyway, because what happened was it needed to print this on an entire sheet, and then we're just weeding away the parts we don't want. Boom. And now we can take this spider web and chalkboard material, throw it into the garbage straight behind us. I even made it. Okay. All right, we're just in straight up making stuff mode.
Ew.
Okay. I need to get into it. Yeah, here. Okay. Let's line these up. It's made quite a mess. If anything, this is like a advertisement for Labyrinth the game.
Hey. Yeah, they're like, why am I gonna play that chump? Mishmash.
Yeah, I encourage people to play the original Labyrinth.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Forget
the
this
position.
thing.
Forget this thing. No, well, once you're done with this, then you go.
You're gonna have a
and you-
thirst for it, and you're like, man, I need to play. A
I
game
need the
like
old
that
school one.
again."
It's so silly and trite. It's like old timey. I'll just try it once or twice. Just
Yep,
for,
and then hooked.
and then back to our game, of course. Okay, we have
Yeah, hooked on
5,
our game.
10,
That's what I meant.
15, 20, 25, 30. We have 30 of them done. Okay, can I cut this in half so I can have half? And you
Yeah.
can have half?
I mean, I don't think you need scissors. Okay. Ah, you distracted me.
Here you go.
Thanks.
And I'll take these. I was thinking if we had enough, we could put this also on the back.
Yeah.
Because we do want it to be, one of the ideas that we had that I think we were going with was that you would keep them flipped over until you came up to that point, right?
Yeah.
So you couldn't see the entire board. And as you went down hallways, they would like reveal themselves,
Sure.
as you go. Which, I thought was like a cool, different way of
I like that.
navigating
I
the
think we
board.
discussed that. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Right?
I think.
Yeah.
And again, we'll just have to play test it, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
part of the doing this on stream is just to force us to do it, one. And two,
You know what,
to
though?
go through the whole little process.
I think texture matters, and you should stick with this kind of.
Oh, you think? Like
Yeah,
this is a winning
I
texture
do.
just
Even
in
if you
general?
don't encourage people to, maybe that's like a fun Easter egg. People will be like, "Oh,
And you can draw it. Well,
fun
I want
fact!
them to be.
Did you know that on whatever such and such a Higley game, they have like where you can draw on it if you use chalk?
Well, because see how normal tiles,
Uh-huh.
right? They have sort of like, it looks like a little path.
Mhm.
I think ours is gonna have cool, themed backgrounds behind it, right?
Sure.
So it'll look like this. It'll look like
I'm
this
not like
girl.
doing this on camera at all.
You're not doing anything, Kathy.
I'm not. I look like I'm doing nothing. I look like I'm just playing with
Just
myself or something.
Just like down here
No,
fiddling with
nothing.
yourself. No,
Nothing. What? What?
You know, with like this like little view down here.
It was like, ah, no!
Oh God. We're getting Twitch complaints, or twice as many subs as we would typically get.
NSW, NSW.
You're like, put the tag in the stream, not safe for work. Content.
Live, not safe for work.
Yep.
Adult, mature.
I can't remember exactly what tags I put on this, but I think it was like
Note to
couple
self.
streamer.
Oh man.
What was the other ones? Midjourney. I put Midjourney and ChatGPT.
Yep,
But
those are good ones.
I mean, in some ways, it's kind of that, but kind
I
of.
mean, it is. I
I
feel
mean,
like,
it's built off of that, right? We're just not doing it right this second.
I mean, you are. You're assembling.
I'm assembling its will.
Doing its bidding.
You know what? If Adam is listening still, which he may not be,
Yeah.
we should definitely put the summary of the game in the Discord.
Oh, no.
And then we could be like, go to the Discord and read about the summary of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be, as opposed to trying to explain it every single episode. Wow, we're getting a little stack here. Look at this stack.
Yep.
Look at this stack,
Check
ladies
out
and
them
gentlemen.
stacks.
Look, I got my little great grandfather's watch hanging here.
Like it's very tidy.
It's very tidy. A bunch of stuff is just like shoved on the table off to the side to find its way back here, probably. Are we gonna have enough stickers?
I mean, I have a bunch.
Oh, you have a bunch. That's true. Okay, where are we at?
I think we're getting
1,
closer.
2, 3, 4.
I see
so
some
5,
fingerprints.
10.
It seems more susceptible to fingerprints.
That's true.
Or maybe the same amount. I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's it.
That's it.
We're good. We got 50, 51 now. Okay, so now you rejects, get out of here. Do we need to put them on the ones that are going to go along the edge, do you think? The ones that are going to be solid? Or should we leave them this color so
Probably
that they
do.
stand out?
And then I want you to, in detail, replicate
Yeah, with a
your
pen.
little, yeah.
like,
Unless you
on
have
there.
something to print it out right now and tape it on. But that seems like extra work.
No, I mean, this is just a play test, right? This is just for us to
Uh-huh.
try it and see if it's fun.
Do you
and then
have
when it's
those?
fun, do I have what?
The, like, printouts of the room.
No, Adam does.
Oh, I do. Well, you could print it out right now.
Eh. I feel like we're doing like the bare bones minimum thing to make it like function so that we can change it easily, right? Because we'll come up with cool images and stuff like that on a show.
Sure.
Okay, so now we need a label. Oh wait, I gotta go back to this desk cam. We gotta label all of these with the curved pieces or the straight pieces and stuff. So
Oh,
you ready
sure.
to chalk?
Oh, man.
Do you want to chalk it up?
We are going to be chalking.
We're chalking.
We're chalking on a higher level.
Okay, so.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Just smash.
Sorry, one more second. There we go. So that's how many we need of each. 23. Should we just start
Okay.
with curved ones?
I'm gonna do the most complicated straight line.
Okay, you do straight line. I'm gonna do curved ones. Was there any other colors? No, green. Okay. Curved ones. And I guess it doesn't matter which way it curves, right?
Yeah.
Right, because it could be any way.
Oh yeah.
How much arts and crafts do you feel like you did as a kid?
You know, I think a fair amount. What about you?
I know we always had Highlights magazine.
Uh-huh.
So we did Highlights magazine stuff. And my mom was always big about having just like a whole bunch of arts and crafts crap around.
Yeah.
So that was always fun.
Oh, cool.
And then I remember this one year there was a Hallmark by us. Again, just a little, strip mall Hallmark. Yeah. And we got a call from our back door next door neighbor. And she was like a huge hippie.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You gotta come down to the alley behind the Hallmark." And my mom was like, "What?" And she was like, "We're walking, but we need you to pick us up." And we were like, "Oh, okay." And so my mom went and picked her up, and she was like, "You're behind the place?" And she's like, "Yeah, come back here." And so she came back there, and she was like, "Where is she?" And she jumped out of the dumpster.
Oh, what?
And was like, "Check it out. Look at all this stuff that Hallmark threw away." And she was like, "I was just walking by and throwing a thing in there and I saw all this stuff." And what they had done is there was a whole bunch of used like stickers and, happy birthday stickers and Valentine's Day stickers and little dolls and little stuff that they had like put in a bag and then spray painted. It's
so jacked up that they do that. I worked at places that did that. Big corporations, because they can call it a loss.
Exactly. And then it's just super wasteful.
Yeah.
And anyway, it was sweet for our house because we just took all of that because you could just take off the wrapper off the top of it and then it was fine. And we had amazing, like, just like a stack like this thick of Halloween stickers, like a 3-inch stack of every holiday. And so I remember.
Yeah, I worked at one famous retail place that won't be named. And they had life-size amazing posters.
Oh, those are cool.
And they would take them and they would like either cut them in half or they'd like big X them so you couldn't use them and then throw them in the dumpster. It was so jerk.
It was like
that's how big companies work.
They're like, it's worth that because what is that? Just pieces of paper that it's written on, or whatever. It's not worth people like hanging out wanting to have those and asking for them and stuff. We'll just tear them up and throw them away and print a new one.
That's true.
Thanks, Mother Earth. Take another another shot. Thanks for taking another one. Okay, man, 23 of these. Okay, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're not doing any of these. Those are too skinny, Kathy. We're not. Look, mine are super fat.
Oh.
It's not even gonna line up. Just kidding.
Well, maybe you need to erase some.
Your big fat elbows.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Start over, and this time, try not to embarrass yourself. Yeah, see, that's fine.
No, it's not.
I mean, this is all just for practice.
Serious.
It's serious stuff.
How do you expect anybody to take you seriously if you don't work hard?
I bet, and maybe someone in the chat could tell us, I bet there's a whole thing of like industry of teaching people how to make board games. Like, oh, you want to make the next like blah blah blah, like Exploding Kittens or whatever. Like, here, we have this course for you.
Oh, I'm sure.
All the ideas of game theory and.
How many people do you think do that? Like, what's the percentage?
Of the entire United States?
I guess. I don't know. Yes. I'm gonna go with yes.
20%.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah, you would think you would hear about it more.
We'll just crowd number this. You say 20%, I say 60%, and it's probably 40%.
It's probably 40%. Oh, see? That wisdom of the crowd right there. I think you have to have more than 2 people or it doesn't count.
Nope. Totally legit.
Totally counts.
Totally on the news.
I was going to say, maybe this was a terrible idea because now we're going to be sliding these around and putting our fingers on them and it's going to be all wiping away.
I feel like it grips, though, kind of nicely on the chalk.
Yeah, maybe it, Okay. Okay, man, what are we at? What's another story about board games you want to tell?
One of my projects in grade school, I made my own board game.
Nice. What was it about?
So I can't remember if it was a required project or not, but I made a giant. God, I don't remember. But it was a giant board game where you were the piece that moved around it. And it
Oh,
was
fun.
like I made it on a canvas that you can buy at Lowe's or wherever, and
A Lowe's canvas?
yeah, for like just working on stuff or whatever. You put a canvas down.
Oh,
Like
sure.
you buy them
Like
for
a
like
tarp?
$20. A tarp.
Or
Yeah,
something.
tarp.
Yeah.
Yeah, got one of those.
Okay.
Sorry, not a canvas.
Oh, well, because
That
then
would
I
be very confusing.
'cause
We're
then I was
talking
like-
about art stuff, and then
Yeah.
I'm like throwing canvas in the mix.
yeah,
You're
because
like,
that's what I was
"Wait."
like. I was like, I
Okay.
don't know. That seems expensive too.
No, a tarp. A cheap tarp.
Yeah.
And a bunch of like colored tape, and like I drew up my spaces and everything, and then I made giant game cards and like
Oh, cool.
yeah, I was proud of that. I was super into that project.
It did you get a good grade?
Don't remember. I probably got a good grade on that one. I mean,
Sure.
I put a lot of time into that.
Yeah.
How about you?
Board games?
Yeah.
I was trying to think.
Do you ever like make up a game of any kind?
I feel like I have, but never anything this in depth. Well, obviously, no. Like we did, not as a kid, but we were doing, pencils drawn.
Which I don't think should die yet.
No, definitely not. It needs this. It needs play testing, to get some kind of scoring system down. But our pandemic, one of our pandemic projects was a game. I don't even want to talk about
I mean,
it.
it was
on the
mostly
stream.
Brian's. It was mostly Brian's and it is amazing. I'm giving him credit because it is really good. Like, I like to play it. I think if you have any kind of art aspirations, or even if you don't, maybe you just enjoy it, or if you're a hobbyist at all, it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
If you like cutting back, and that's kind of Brian and my career, so it makes sense for us. But
Yeah.
if it makes sense for you, it's fun.
I mean, it depends on how this goes if we wanted to do something like that, Kathy, but
I don't know if it should depend on this. I mean,
It
there's
should
nothing
not
wrong with
be.
this.
Not
but
right now.
I feel like you already put a lot of groundwork on the other one.
No, I mean, and just I don't know if we have gotten stuck and we need to like crowdsource some of the
I
things.
don't think we're stuck. You just have to pull the trigger a little bit better or something.
There was oh, that's right. Heather played it.
Oh, Heather played
did
it.
one of the
Oh, okay.
only God, Heather, it has changed so dramatically since you played it, but I mean, well, the basic the basic premise of what you're doing hasn't changed too much, but just sort of the cards and all the everything. Okay. How many do you have? All flat ones? Do you have 17 flat ones?
Yes. Yeah, the flat ones are done. Do you need me to
T.
do T's? Okay.
So we
can
have
do it.
one. We have one T already,
Sure.
but
Get
tee it
get-
up.
I'm gonna
Tee
get
it
on
up,
this
lady.
tee. Does it need to be a different color? You have mostly, maybe just coincidentally, the white for your pieces.
You want to
Wasn't there one more?
there's-
Was there a? Oh, okay, yellow, green.
Oh yeah. Should we wipe this one off? I want
Yeah.
to see. I kind of want to see how easy it is to wipe off.
Okay, and we need a T.
It's kind of
Got it.
easy. I mean, just like any chalkboard, it's not going to be perfect. Okay.
Okay.
How many of these do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There we go. Now they're in rows. Now we
Gotta
can
give us some music.
Oh, I know. I was thinking that.
But are you allowed to play music on streams?
Yeah, I mean, not like popular music, or
Yeah.
it has to be sort of non-copyright music,
That's unprovided.
because it's almost like this is the thing we are monetizing, right? About
Yep.
this game is the
Oh,
process.
it's my music? Oh,
No,
okay.
is Kathy's beatboxing? Go.
Okay, that was the worst. I have no idea. I've
Bert.
never even practiced it at all.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I was
Have
watching
you
a video
ever?
though where a guy was like, "Did you see it on that social media channel today?" Where it was like, what was it? A guy showing his progress of being a wait,
Being a
what is it when you make the puppet talk?
a ventriloquist.
Yes, ventriloquist. I was
Okay.
I was like struggling with that. Ventriloquist, and it shows his progression through the weeks and like until he's really good.
Wow. Of him trying to basically because you don't
Going
even
from
need
like
the
not
puppet.
being able to do it, being like me, where you just be like, I have my mouth open and I'm not trying to move it too much,
Yeah.
to like really getting the sounds down with his mouth basically closed.
You know, because did he even have a puppet the entire
He did.
time? Okay.
He did, and so then the puppet like kept getting darker and darker. Anyway, I'll have to show it to you later, but
That's funny.
it's interesting. It's funny.
Okay, so this is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I only need 3 more. Oh, thank goodness. These elbows.
Oh, my elbows. Am I
I don't
getting
know.
ya?
Now these elbows that I'm drawing. Elbow pieces. So many. I'm glad we cut this down. Imagine if we had to do it. I feel like, because this feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was another dozen.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Is it supposed to be an? Oh no. Okay, you got more of those. How many do you have?
I think that might be at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. One more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many was I supposed to have? 9. 9. Okay.
All right. Should we set it up on the board?
Sure.
Because how long have we been going? An hour?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I was trying to think of like the other things. Oh my goodness, you have so much chalk
Yeah,
all over
all
these.
chalky.
All chalked up. I think we should try it. I think we should like try the game.
Sure.
Well, so that's another thing we can do. We could start printing out and drawing up the action cards that
Sure.
you would use. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how long you want to go, but
I mean, not forever, but
not forever. This is the shorter Thursday show for sure. Okay. Should we try to arrange these on the board?
yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put this in my lap.
I believe in us, so.
Yeah, you're right. Let's put it over here. Let's move this stuff. Move this slightly over. Grandpa watch, get out of the way. Okay. We don't need you anymore. I would take another glass of wine though.
Oh, okay.
It's right there.
Oh, sure. Beep.
Shout outs to
The
winery.
Abbey.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's just the winery at the Abbey, but I agree. People just use that.
The Abbey, right?
What kind was this, Kathy? Did you get?
I believe it's a cab. Cabernet.
Cabernet Franc? I don't know what that
Oh
means.
no! I thought it didn't taste as good as
It
it,
didn't
usually
taste as
does.
good. It
I
doesn't
didn't
taste
think
as
it
good.
tastes very good.
This is the expensive wine too.
It
You're right,
is,
can you put that back?
but slightly
Thank you.
less expensive. I was like, oh, the Cabernet is like, lower.
It tastes like
20s. Yeah, it does. I hate it. Oh, God.
I didn't want to say anything. But...
I was like, okay, I have another bottle actually. I went over to my friend's house and you said don't drink it all, and I was like, sure, but I lied because my
Oh,
friend wanted
God.
to. So that's already open, and I feel like that's better than this. But
That was
this
a
might be
different
enough.
one?
But if you want to try it, yeah,
I'm fine with it.
You know
right
what?
now.
let's just pour this back and try the other one.
Yeah,
can save it for later.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to pour.
You wait. You just mind your beeswax.
How is this not on camera? Kathy pouring all this wine straight down in her
It's tight to
crotch.
my crotch. Boop. I'm glad I'm wearing black. Boop.
Oh man, this is so many pieces.
Yeah. Okay, I will be right back.
Okay, you
with
be-
better quality.
Okay. Okay, so what we're going for is move this around while Kathy's not here. What we're going for is that. Right? You know? And we'll use blanks for the for these outside sections for right now. And maybe like double-sided tape them down. I could see that to hold them into place. Maybe when Kathy gets back, I will go and try to find some double-sided tape. I think I know where some is. Okay. So basically, we just want these to be random. Because they're how many deep? No, see, because we went with a different one. This isn't the one we're doing. This is the one we're doing. It's still 4 deep. I'm going to move some of these just for the sake of randomness. Oh, geez. I'm not even showing it. Okay. Okay, so we basically just need a big strip of these down the middle. And how many across do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, perfect. I intuited it. Do you ever find yourself in just because you've been around for a while and living in Earth, gravity and just the way everything works, you're like, I just sort of notice like if I grab a handful of stuff, I feel like I can grab 10 if I need them, right? Like you sort of know what 10 is. You know if you're just like glancing over to the side what half a dozen is. I feel like there's just a certain... Okay, and then 4 across here as well. All right. Making like a cross here. Okay. Oh, eating on cam. Everybody loves that.
Mm-hmm. Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Okay, and then these would be the bases. Thunk.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Like a Foley mix. Okay. Very first rendition of our it's out of focus. There it is. It's trying. It's having a tough time. It doesn't like this bottle here, I don't think.
It'd be tough. That many rows, right?
That many rows, because like let's say you wanted to move.
And then you
It
need
would
like
be
a lot
like-
of things to line up for it to work.
Well,
Oh man, this is so much better. Try that.
this one.
Mm-hmm. And I
What-
brought Uchi sick
What is
and
this?
grapes.
What's this one? Oh, this is non-Abbey wine.
Mm-hmm. And it's better. I want to take that Abbey wine back. It was expensive enough for a cheapo like me.
I don't think they just let you bring back open wine.
I don't care for this.
I wonder what they would do.
Me too.
Okay, so then I also think we should grab. Some of these. This is gonna blow up huge, and then we're gonna try to sell this, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna look back on this video and be like, no, see how a ripoff it is?
He even admits it.
He's using physically the pieces from the Labyrinth game.
No, total coincidence.
Coincidence. I 3D printed these myself. No. But okay. So I think the idea, and we don't have to go through the entire thing again. Oh, we're unstable. It's too bad.
What?
Our thing is unstable.
Oh no.
Poor network connection detected.
Boo.
Oh well, the VOD will be fine. So let's see. I wish I had a screen with just this full screen, but I think the idea was that these would all be flipped over, right? Like these would be blank, and then if you needed to move, you would say, okay, I want to go onto this one, and you would flip it over, and that would reveal it. And let's say it went this way.
Yeah.
Right? You could then move wherever direction it says, or like, so if I go this way, I'm like, great, I can uncover this one and go onto that one. And then now I can go this way or I can go this way. And let's say I go, okay, I decide to go this way, but now it's a dead end. That would be sort of the end of your turn.
So you should have been flipped the other way.
Yeah, so we needed to flip these all the other way. But do you think that would even, I just wanted to keep them like up just to even think, would that even work? You know?
I think so.
And then
I mean, it seems a little time consuming to have this many pieces.
flipped over.
Yeah. What is it, or...
Like, do you think it would be better if it was only a 7x7 board, which would be the exact board of, because right now we're one layer bigger than Labyrinth.
Okay.
We're like one row.
I'm trying to, like, just brainstorm here, right?
Yeah.
So, throwing out a random, probably bad idea that maybe you can build off of. What if you start out with 2 pieces? Oh no, that was terrible already.
No, God, Kathy.
2 pieces, and you bring down 2 rows. That's terrible.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to push them around, I think. So what you're saying on this version? So you're thinking you would do 2 moves?
Maybe, and they could go here, here, or here, so you have like 3 different moves on each side.
Well, and so here's, I think, where we should go back to this, which has what the gameplay is. Okay.
And did AI come up with this?
It was like partly AI and partly us sort of like putting things into there, because it can't sort of do, well, I mean, it can do a majority of it, but on a player's turn, they can take the following actions. Movement. The character can move to any adjacent space on the board. They can also move through doorways and through openings, but they will not be able to move through walls or obstacles. So I think, yeah, so now that I read these, we're going to have to change these from what we were talking about, because this was completely AI generated.
Yeah.
And
you were like, now you're like, no.
well, and now it's just like too general, right? I feel like.
Yeah.
So maybe we can, and this will probably be a thing that Adam will want say in. But I think we talked about having like action cards.
Sure.
Right? That you would see, because right, we have like Evil Santa.
That's right, Evil Santa.
Right, and Rabid Rudolph and the zombie elves.
That's right.
Killer Krampus, the polar plague bear. I love
Xmas
these.
the Light Snake.
Should we look at some of the?
Yeah.
Mid-Journey board game. Here we go. There was Myth Dolphin.
Oh,
We
right.
tried to do Myth Dolphin.
remember
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. You were there.
Mhm.
Myth Dolphin. They do not look good. There was the Light Snake.
Oh,
Remember that?
right.
That was good. Out of here. Out of here. No. But we came down, and I remember, yeah, like, so we got some Krampus ones. And then we were trying to do tiles.
Yeah.
You know, like, because we would put in something, and so we were trying to get that, and then we were doing, for funsies, robot cyberpunk technicians. But, like, how cool would one of these be for one of the, like, cover images of it? You're like, here's the research facility we're in. Tiles. Yeah, we were really trying to get tiles. So here's where we started to do. So imagine. Just gonna put this in my downloads. And I'm gonna open in Photoshop. So imagine looking at this one. And this being one of the corners on here.
Right.
So instead of it looking like that, right, it would look...
Yeah, I like the green tone.
Yeah, like here's where the Christmas magic was being like done, and they have to go in and shut things off in here and everything, right? And then maybe on the other side is... Oop. Wait, it's in Discord. Then on the other side, there might be like... Yeah, see, those are a little hokey. You know, like I like that one even. Right?
Sure.
Of like here was the break room or whatever.
Oh,
of
I do
the,
like that idea.
You know, of the research facility.
I almost
right?
want to see like a bored elf pouring himself coffee though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like once you sort of get the tone of it, then you can like keep feeding it stuff and saying, no, make it more like this or more like this. Like some of these are good. That one's good.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We had like hospital wing or something. Like I can see it here.
Yeah.
Oh, mortuary room.
Of course. Let me
That
see. A
was
Christmas
good.
mortuary room.
No, wait, that wasn't it. That was these.
Oh, sure.
I
Okay.
guess, like maybe
I almost want to
this.
zoom in on that tube. Or is that a cage?
Let's see. No, I think it's like a
aviary?
or it looks like one of like maybe a shower, but it also sort of looks like
I don't know.
it also just
Does
looks
it?
like one of those
I don't think it looks like a shower. What
money
does it?
pits where the money blows all around you and you have to try to grab it out of the air.
I
Does
just
it
think
look like
like
the
giant
swirling-
circular bird cage. But
That would be a cool bird cage.
yeah.
That would be a sweet. And then this whatever is this mistletoe hanging from the ceiling? I guess so.
Oh, you know what? I think it's almost like a tree half coming
Oh,
up there,
okay.
but I could see it as a clever thing where maybe, but it's a little too centered, of a mistletoe being close to the camera and the rest of the room.
Yeah, if it knew its stuff, it would put it like over here, right, or something, right? It wouldn't have put it dead in the center.
Yeah, I'm sure
That's just
before you
bad.
know it.
That's just bad composition.
Yeah, it is.
And then we were thinking one of them could be a helipad. Like imagine one of these being like the you getting away, right? But you can only open the door to the helipad once you've collected things from here, right?
Sure.
So you're all working together to collect things on the board. But as you reveal cards and as you reveal tiles, things happen, like bad guys happen,
Oh,
or
sure.
injuries happen to you, or you get things or something, right?
Would that be kind of like chance cards or
Like you would just have a bunch, right? That are like, here's the action cards that happen.
would it be like a pile like everybody does?
I think probably like you would just
Yeah.
pick the top one from it and be like, play the card or
Yeah.
whatever. Or you would just have like 5 cards maybe. I don't know. That's the stuff that we're gonna have to play. So I wonder like I don't know if we have enough here to necessarily go on, because where is that? This one. Like what kind of cards we would do.
Sure.
Like these item action cards. You know, I think the idea was that there would be good cards and, bad cards on there, right? So it would be yours. So let's click over to desk cam. Say I'm going to switch these. Say I'm this green guy, right? My first turn, I say you can, like on your turn, you can do two things. Like you move once. I don't know why it's in caps lock.
Move on.
Move once. Okay, let's switch it back to here. Move once. And then like rotate
Twice.
a tile. No, because okay. Oh, we have none. We have none left. Yeah, we probably got like what, 15 more minutes.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about it because some of this Adam's gonna want to do, and he's gonna be pissed if we're like.
When he sees that I put a sticker on all crooked.
Like a buffoon. Oh, I'll
just
never
know
hear
already.
the end of it.
I know already. I am the anti-anal retentive, and
Yeah.
I take it that Adam is. I mean, he's a pretty laid back guy most of the time, but I take it from the rumor of the world.
The ether. It's in the ether.
That perhaps he would not like to see my job of putting stickers on things.
Okay, so let's say what else can we do to sort of prepare to test a board game? If we only have 20 minutes
eat
left.
this, then we'll eat this.
I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat.
Well, then give it to
anything.
me.
No. Don't eat on street. We only have 20 minutes, or we only have
Okay.
15 minutes. Okay, so what else can we do in 15 minutes to get this ready? I feel like I keep pushing you out of the screen again. I don't know why I keep leaning forward this way.
Okay. All right. Well, I think just get started.
Yeah.
Do your thing, and I will follow your lead.
Well, because I don't want to take it too far if we're doing. So maybe we just call it. We've been at this for an hour and a half.
Yeah. All
Like-
right. I think that is a good call.
Yeah.
to
Because I think
call.
we basically got it to the point
Yeah.
of start testing it, and then next Thursday, Adam and I will